Welcome back to my series Uber driver tips and Lyft driver tips, where I give you Uber tips and Lyft tips to help you make more money, get high ratings, and overall have a way better time driving for Lyft and driving for Uber. This is a massive pro tip, and that is caffeine pills. I've used these a bunch of times. These are magic. And the main reason why is if you're doing one of those crazy marathon sessions where you're driving for 4, 8, even 12 hours straight, as you can imagine, having more energy and being on top of your game is a lot better than being super tired and groggy. However, I've tried a bunch of other just supplements and whatnot in terms of energy drinks, even some pre-workouts, obviously a bunch of coffee. And the issue is that, well, yes, they do hype you up and get you energized. You have to constantly stop and have to go to the bathroom, and especially, let's say if it's a Friday or Saturday night, one, it can be super tough, especially in the city, and two, that time you're taking out to go to the bathroom, maybe drive to a different area, to stop somewhere or whatever, is taking time away from driving, especially during these surge hours. So one amazing things about caffeine pills is, one, it's just a small pill you take, so it's super easy, it's super convenient and portable. You don't have to stop and go to the bathroom every 5 seconds, and of course, it gives you energy. Now, one big thing I have to stress is make sure you're safe with these. I do have a link listed below to my favorite caffeine pills I've taken. Also, there's a bunch of them out there. But for most caffeine pills, 90% of them, one pill has 200 milligrams of caffeine. In case you don't know, that's roughly equal to 2 to 3 cups of coffee. So it's pretty intense. Like for me, I'm not ultra sensitive to caffeine, but I'm not immune to caffeine, right? Like I know some people can have tons of coffee and be fine. I'm kind of like in the middle. So for me, I know even just one caffeine pill can sometimes be a little bit too much. So I suggest maybe start even with like a half a pill, like break it in half just to see how you feel. Another option is Neuromints. I love these. These not only freshen your breath because they're mints, and obviously that's kind of the point of mints, but one of these, I might as well show you, is only 40 milligrams of caffeine. 2 of them is 80. So 2 of these equal 1 cup of coffee. So I'm more likely to have Neuromints, because also too, especially with the pills, you do kind of need some water, right, to swallow them down. They're not chewables for most caffeine pills. So with these, they're mints. So like I said, they freshen your breath. In addition, you can chew them. You don't need to have water to kind of put them down. And lastly, they're a lot weaker than caffeine pills, because sometimes caffeine pills can be very intense, way more intense than you think. I've linked this below to Neuromints if you want to check them out, or other caffeine pills. But you can get these pretty much anywhere, right? Anywhere on Amazon, anywhere at CVS, other convenience stores. The biggest thing I suggest, though, is just be careful with caffeine pills, especially if you are sensitive to caffeine. However, though, especially when you're doing those marathon rides and drives, like I said, where you're going to be driving all over the place, especially on a Friday and Saturday night, caffeine pills are amazing to make it super quick and convenient to have energy without having to stop and go to the bathroom every 5 seconds.